Aaron had been applying for different jobs for months, but it was hard getting hired somewhere when you're only 13 years old. Finally, he landed a gig as a dog walker at a nearby kennel. He was excited. Sweet! This is going to be the easiest job ever, he thought. I mean, how hard could dog walking be? After all, he walked his own dog, Biscuit, every day. Piece of cake, right? Sunday morning, he got a call from Cynthia, his new boss. Hey, Aaron, I need you to pick up 3 dogs today. You're good with that, right? Aaron blinked. 3? Yep, and they're big dogs, so be ready. Just walk them around the park. See you soon. Aaron ended the call. Big dogs? He muttered. Well, okay, I've got this. When he arrived at the kennel, he was greeted by absolute chaos. First, there was Brutus, a massive bulldog who looked like he could bench press a car. Then there was Fluffy, a giant poodle who spun in circles like she was drunk. And finally, Milo, a hyperactive black Labrador who was so excited he could hardly stay still. Aaron grabbed all their leashes and headed to the park. But instead of walking the dogs walked him. Aaron was being pulled and yanked, and he felt like a human kite caught in a windstorm. Stay calm, Aaron told himself. But every time he felt in control, Brutus lunged forward like a freight train, yanking Aaron off his feet. Meanwhile, Fluffy spotted a squirrel and zoomed off, pulling Aaron in the opposite direction. No, Fluffy, no! Aaron yelled. Then Milo decided he wanted to play and jumped up on Aaron. Nobody in the park helped as Brutus dragged Aaron toward the nearest tree. Fluffy was chasing her tail, and Milo was attempting to make friends with a random pigeon. Aaron was a tired mess. It was at this moment that Kat and Michelle, who happened to be walking through the park, saw Aaron and all the problems he was having. Michelle chuckled and shook her head. That kid's gonna need a whole new career, she said. Finally, after what felt like hours of insanity, Aaron somehow managed to get the dogs back under control. Eventually, he made it back to the kennel, but he looked like he'd been through a war zone. His hair was a mess, and his clothes were covered in dirt. Cynthia took one look at him and bursted out laughing. Looks like you had an interesting first day, she said. Aaron groaned, holding up his blistered hands. You didn't tell me dog walking was like being in an action movie. Cynthia smiled. It's not just about walking dogs, Aaron. It's about patience and learning how to handle chaos. You'll get the hang of it. Aaron nodded, still trying to process what had happened. As he left, covered in dirt and dog fur, he had a new respect for dog walkers. He wasn't sure if he was cut out for the job, but he did learn one important thing. Never underestimate a job, no matter how simple it seems, and always be ready for the unexpected.